I simultaneously have so much to say that there's no way it's going to make it into this video all at once, and I simultaneously have absolutely nothing to say at all, because it's very obvious to anyone watching that my channel needs some improvement. I mean, I have no video schedule, I have no upload schedule, I've got nothing. I don't even have a consistent pattern to my reviews. The only consistency that's come out this year is when I reviewed a whole bunch of N-series blasters in a row. That one I never got to, and I really wanted to, and I'm not even sure why I never got to it, but that's besides the point. The only consistency was that, the Dart Zone review-a-thon, and the fact that I did a Christmas countdown a few days ago to count down the days before Christmas leading up to my Dart Zone Pro Mark III review, which was the hardest video I've ever had to publish ever, which I will complain about later. But like, even then, I've missed some blasters, like the Nerf Pro Sender, which is a very big blaster that a lot of people wanted to hear me talk about. People have been bugging me to review this thing since it came out. Since I posted my unboxing video, rightfully, people have wanted me to review it. Other blasters, like the Striker 2.0, I have one, it's here, it's fully tested, a review is ready to go. I just haven't gone around to actually making the video on it yet. I've neglected both of the rival blasters that have come out this year. I've neglected a few other Dart Zone stuff. I don't really know what to tell you guys. And it's not like I'm short on blasters to do videos on. On this wall alone, I can think of 4 blasters that I could do a video on. There's the Roto Fury, there's the HPG 700, there's the Jupiter, and there's the Sender, among a couple others probably. There's this big bin full of blasters. There's that thing, which I will get to one of these days. I'm just saving it for a special occasion. I mean, there's the big bad bow over there. I've wanted to review the big bad bow for years. I don't know why I haven't made a video on it yet. And I've got more bins full of blasters. More bins full of blasters. The storage has been upgraded. I've started developing my second channel into a more interesting thing. I've been trying to do more Pineapple and Friends content. I've been getting back into Hot Wheels again. I have videos I need to do on 3 separate channels. And I've been sitting here on my lazy bum, not doing anything. And really, I don't have an excuse, guys. I really don't have anything to tell you. Except for one. On March 29th, my mother died. And that was extremely traumatizing. It left this channel in shambles, because I really didn't know what to do with myself, and it was so hard to be fun on camera when I just wasn't feeling like it at all. I did my absolute best, but it clearly wasn't showing through. Multiple people caught on to the fact that something was wrong, and I just haven't publicly said anything about it because, well, frankly, there's no reason to, and also, you guys don't really need to know about every little minor detail that happens in my life, so I'd rather not bore you with details that you don't care about and talk about nuggets instead. But even if it wasn't for that event, the Nerf community has become very exhausting. Like, really tremendously exhausting, to a point where it's actually irritating to think about it in any way, shape, or form. Like, for example, let's look at the most obvious example, the Dart Zone fanboys. They've gotten a lot more aggressive this year, and that is due to the fact that Dart Zone has actually been riding kind of a high horse this year. They've released some genuinely good blasters, like the Venom Pro, the Striker 2, the Nexus Pro X. Those are all blasters I would happily use in my arsenal and honestly run as my primaries. But then they've also come out with stuff like the Maxim Pro, and people refuse to admit that it sucks. People have gotten good ones and used that as justification to say that it is outstanding, when it isn't. It's a Strife X that isn't a Strife X and fails at basically everything the Strife X tried to do at an impossibly low price point. And that price point is low because it's cheap. Any review I make on a Dart Zone blaster that has criticisms gets bombarded in the comment section, and I am so tired of putting up with it. I've gotten comments on the Dart Zone Pro 4 video, which honestly I didn't get as many comments as I thought. I actually can't think of any comments on the Dart Zone Pro 4 video. Even the Dart Zone fanboys that commonly show up and yell at me for my critiques actually kind of agreed with me on this one. Thank God! But even the Dart Zone Pro 3 video, I mean, people argued, oh, there's no problem with it, I don't know what you're talking about, you're just fibbing, you're just pulling things out of your ass. When really, I'm not. I had these genuine problems with this blaster. Yes, I like this foregrip on it, shut up. But I had the problems with it, I pointed them out, and people yelled at me with it. And the same thing happened with the Maxim Pro, and the Venom Pro, and pretty much every other review on every other Dart Zone blaster I've ever made in my life. Oh, and speaking of the Mark III, why did my review take so long to come out? Simply put, put YouTube glitched. Yeah, people have been asking me why the video was delayed when it was ready on the 25th. It was ready on the 23rd. The video was 2 days early, and it still took until the 27th to actually get it uploaded. The 26th really, really late at night if you lived in some areas of the world. But regardless, this video was so hard to upload because YouTube glitched and would not upload the video. As soon as I would try and upload it, it would put it on a screen that said waiting, and it would stay there indefinitely, forever. I tried deleting the upload and re-uploading it. I tried re-exporting the file off of iMovie to my phone library and then trying it again as a completely different video. Nothing would work. YouTube did not want me to yell at the Mark III for some bizarre reason. And somehow, the video got uploaded. How did I do it? I had to put the video on my computer, which was incredibly difficult because my computer is not at all optimized with good storage in any way, shape, or form. So I had to do a lot of file transferings in order to get this stupid video onto my computer just so that I could upload it. Imagine that. And even then, it still randomly failed for no reason 4 times, and I have no idea why. We live in a day and age where big companies can completely screw up your entire day with one tiny, stupid, arbitrary glitch that has nothing to do with anything on either end. Thank you, YouTube. You're a great company, hey? Yeah, I know. I should have had my storage system set up better on my computer, but why do I have to do that? It worked perfectly fine with every other video I've ever uploaded in my life. Regardless, that's enough ranting about that. The thing that you guys want to know about. What is in store for 2025? And ladies and gentlemen, I actually have a plan. Starting in the first week of 2025, you guys can expect 1 video a week. Every week through the entire year. I do not want to miss a week. If I do miss a week, it's gonna be for some reason that is completely out of my control, like uploading problems. But if I have the ability to, 1 video a week, every week for the year. I will not go back to just lumping on the couch and going months on end without uploading any content for you guys. I know you guys want to hear me yell at Nuggets because otherwise you wouldn't keep coming back to this stupid channel. And so I am going to provide a video a week. But not only am I going to be doing a video a week on this channel, I'm going to try and maintain consistent schedules for both Pineapple and Friends and Tessera Plus. Yeah, I called the other channel Pineapple and Friends because Tessera Plush and Tessera Plus sound really similar, so I'm just gonna call it Pineapple and Friends for today. On Pineapple and Friends, you can expect a video every 2 weeks. And that channel I am not going to be as consistent on probably because those videos are way harder to make and require a lot more conditions to be met. So there's more of a chance that I'll miss weeks on that channel, but on this channel, no. As for Tessera Plus, well, I don't really have a plan. There are things that I want to talk about, but they're few and far between. So I plan on releasing 1 video a month on Tessera Plus, as well as giving Brickosaurus227 access to the channel, so he, me, and Phase 1 Foam can all post videos on it. And hopefully with the 3 of us posting consistently, probably just Bricko and I posting most of the time with Phase 1 Foam adding in extra videos here and there, we should be able to get out a video every 2 weeks. Maybe. Possibly. This is very experimental. I don't know how well it's going to work out. As an added feature that will be coming with my videos, for every single review that I make on a blaster, there will be something accompanying it. What is that? eBay listings for some of these blasters. It's no secret that I have way too many blasters. Like, really a lot. Like, really a lot. I have so many that I don't know what to do with them. They fill up storage bins, they fill up these tubs, and what better way to deal with them than by selling them to you guys, because I'm sure that you'll get more enjoyment out of them than I will. As well as each blaster that I sell to you guys will have my logo and my signature somewhere on the shell. So you guys can enjoy the Tessera's Nerf Room authentic experience, and these blasters will go up as auctions in the comment section for each review that I post. The auctions will only last 7 days, so once 1 new video goes up, the previous auction will have ended. If I didn't sell the blaster, you can expect to see it on another auction at some point down the line in the future. So anyways, That's the way this is going to work from now on. I really, really hope that this catches on, as well as the fact that I want to keep the funness of my hands being around and just like yelling at blasters by moving the camera around and whatever, but I want to reduce the amount of motion sickness that I deal in these videos, because that is a tremendous problem. There's a lot of motion going on, and that has actually caused motion sickness for a few of my friends, which I really feel bad about that, because I want everyone to be able to enjoy these videos, but I also want to be fun. So I have a perfect solution. A brand new format. Introducing table format. This is the format. All it is a table. Blasters go on the table. I yell at blasters on the table. On the table, in the room, on the table. Makes sense to me. I can be fun with my hands like I like to do in the handheld videos, but there's no more motion sickness. So the camera is perfectly stationary, and any motion that I do add will be added in post, which is just simple zooms and stuff, the exact same way that DankPods does it. My head is not going to be a giant shadow that exists in every video. I plan on reviewing every blaster in broad daylight, so we won't have this weird lighting inconsistency problem. It'll go away, and you guys won't have to deal with that, but you can still enjoy the fun of table format. It's simple, it's clean, you can see the blaster, there's no distinguishing where the blaster ends and where the couch begins because the couch is so noisy. I think that it's a good idea, and we'll just have to see how it catches on. As well as handheld shots like this. So if there's something that I can't convey in table format, I can just tell you while holding the blaster. It has the same personality as the wall format, which I used before. However, I can move the camera around, so it adds a little bit more personality and it doesn't seem as corporate. I want to make my channel not seem as corporate as it did when I had the wall format, but not be as irritating to watch as I did when I did the couch format. So hopefully between these two new formats, all my videos will get every piece of information I want to convey without having to add any new formats. So wish me luck. Let's see how this works out. If it ends up being a complete failure, I'll just resort back to the couch format and you guys will have to deal with it. And the final cherry on top that I'm going to say for this year is firing demos are going to be getting updated. Yes, we are going to be keeping the first-person firing demo that you all know and love, as well as the fact that I'm going to mount my tripod at one end of the room or the other to also capture a third-person perspective of the firing demo. And the first-person firing demo and the third-person firing demo will be laid out side by side, so you guys can focus on whichever one you want. So with all these changes coming to my channel and all this new stuff that I have planned, it's obviously a very ambitious step forward for me, and it's going to be pretty difficult for a little while, so I expect there to be a few hiccups, maybe some delays on videos, maybe some eBay listings won't go up right in time, but I will compensate for that by giving them a couple extra days afterwards and whatever else, by putting skits in the middle so they have a few extra days, whatever it takes. But all that I can really say now is the first thing that I have to do is clean this godforsaken room. And starting at some point in the first week of January, you will see a video on Tessera 2.0. So with all that said, thank you guys for sticking with me through 2024. And I can't wait to see y'all in 2025. Bye!